Hi, Maria. I'm Melissa.
Hi.
I'm going to be
Nice.
your RD. And I'm so glad and thankful that you came in today. It really shows that you have a concern about your health, and there are things that you are trying to seek out, and you're interested to learn a little bit more.
hmm
So, can you tell me, what are you interested in talking about today?
I recently went to my doctor because I actually found out that I am 3 months pregnant, um, and I've been losing some weight. So I just wanted to, go to my doctor, and he referred me to you.
Great. It sounds like you really want to take care of you and your child. So,
Yeah.
how have you been feeling?
To be honest with you, I haven't been feeling very well. In the about 3 months ago, when my pregnancy first started, I was actually feeling very sick. Yeah, very sick. I was throwing up a lot, and I actually thought I had the flu for a while. But when it kept when the throwing up and everything kept occurring so much, I started to get a little worried, and that's when I decided to see what was going on, and found out that I was pregnant, and what I was experiencing was actually morning sickness, so not that great.
Okay. Well, it sounds like you've kind of like made past your first trimester, um, and your sickness, your throwing up has ceased now.
Um, yes, I don't feel nauseous anymore.
Okay. And have you been experiencing any weight loss then with it? Any more than a couple pounds or?
I have noticed, yes, I've been losing some pounds.
And about how many pounds have you been losing?
Um, Probably like 10 to 12 pounds.
Okay. So, what is your typical usual weight?
My usual weight is 112.
Okay. And so you've lost weight from the 112 point?
Yes.
Okay. And you're down to what now?
Now I'm down to 100.
Okay. So you have lost a substantial amount of weight here,
Mhm.
and make note of that. And I thank you for being completely honest with me. That just shows that you're open and we're ready to move forward. Does losing that amount of weight have a concern with you now that the doctor has told you you're pregnant and you're 3 months into it? And at this point, is he telling you that you need to be gaining some weight now?
I'm actually a bikini model.
Okay.
And losing weight has actually allowed me to get more photo shoots. And so for me, I haven't really been concerned for myself, but I do know that I'm carrying a baby, and so I am concerned about the health of the baby that I'm gonna, give birth to.
Okay. So I hear you think it is better that you would eat healthier meals because it's going to be better for you, better for your child, which it does show that eating healthier when you're pregnant, especially in your first, second trimester, that your baby gets all the necessary vitamins and minerals that it needs to grow.
Mhm.
And so, can you tell me what a typical diet for you looks like in a day?
Yeah. So usually I skip breakfast. Um, I'm not much of a morning person, breakfast person. If I don't skip breakfast, then I'll have some coffee with some sweet condensed milk. And then after that, I don't eat much until it's lunchtime. And during lunch, I'll have Cuban bread with diet soda. But if I'm busy or being rushed or just don't have enough time to eat, I'll just take a bag of chips or crackers to eat. And then for dinner, my mom cooks for me, so I'll have black beans, rice with meat, some plantains, and some more bread. Usually for school, I'll take some snacks to eat throughout the day, and it'll just be like another diet soda and some more chips. And I'd say maybe every single day, I eat 3 to 4 cookies a day.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll have that with milk, but I don't typically like milk. I'll just have it if I have to, for the most part.
Okay, so what else are you drinking throughout the day then?
If it's not the milk, then it's mainly just the diet soda.
Just diet soda? Are you drinking any water, or is there any other fluids that you're getting in there?
I'll maybe drink some water, if I'm thirsty and I'm in the hallways of my school and there's a water fountain, but not really. Usually it's just the diet soda.
Okay. And you said for dinner that your mom usually makes like black beans and plantains and meat and some more bread. Is that pretty much a typical nighttime meal? And have you been able to eat that since you've been sick?
Well, now I don't feel nauseous anymore, so I am able to eat that, and yes, that has been the typical meal for me. It's kept up since before and after pregnancy.
Okay, so it sounds like when you first started getting sick and you thought you had the flu with the beginning of your pregnancy, that you really couldn't eat too much, if anything at all. That's what had transpired, the amount of weight loss that you've experienced. And so now that things are have settled down within your systems, that you are back to eating the black beans and the plantains that your mom is cooking. So you're getting a good strong meal during dinner time. Are there any times throughout the day that you're experiencing nausea that you can think of that you would eat a little bit more than just like a cracker or piece of bread?
No, the nausea was pretty bad in the beginning, but now I'm not feeling nauseous anymore.
Okay. And are you concerned about the amount of weight gain that you'll be having with being pregnant, since you are a bikini model and it seems to be you like your physique to keep it lean and slim?
Yeah, I really do not want to gain weight. I can't see myself gaining weight. I want to do anything I can to not get really big. I remember seeing my neighbor when she was pregnant, and her stomach got really big. And being that I'm a bikini model, my career depends on my body. So it's very important that my physique stays, that I'm able to stay as skinny as I can, because that's what I depend on for my career. And I don't want my body looking fat. I don't want to.
Okay, so I hear it is very important for you to maintain your body for your modeling shoots for as long as you can, and you found out that extreme weight gain is not an option for you. How do you feel the changes in eating habits that your doctor has suggested for your health and your child's?
Well, he has suggested that I gain weight, but I'm really scared, because I don't want to gain so much weight that I can't continue my career of being a bikini model. So I know I have to eat more, but I don't want to look really big.
Okay, so it sounds like you're very concerned about gaining an unhealthy amount of weight. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how concerned are you?
I'd say about a 6.
Okay, so I hear you are concerned, and you want to know. I want you to know that I am here to help you and to point you in the right direction. And if we need any additional help, we can. How can I help you with making food choices that keep you at a healthy weight?
Well, I'd really like to, since I do care about the baby, I'd really like to know about certain foods that I should be eating that will help me gain a healthy amount of weight, I guess, but not a lot.
Okay. So if I could share with you some types of foods that you and your baby could benefit from without gaining any excess weight, would you be interested?
Yes.
Okay. It seems though you are open to making healthy choices, that weight gain is, you want your weight gain to be limited. So why don't we brainstorm together on how we could do that? Does that sound okay?
Okay.
So tell me, when do you usually eat your meals?
My meals with a lot of food, usually not until I get to school. I have lunch around 11 and then I go home around 3.
Okay. So it sounds like your meal time is kind of spaced apart, and there may be challenges in getting some nutrition into certain time frames. So how do you feel about making some of your meals from a scale of 1 to 10?
Honestly, I don't feel really good. I'd have to say maybe a 4, just because, usually my mom is the one that cooks for me, so I haven't been able to really learn how to cook. Usually she does the cooking while I take care of my siblings. I help take care of them while she cooks, so I don't have that much experience in the kitchen.
Okay. So it sounds like that the kitchen could be a little challenging for you, given the area in your home life that you're trying to help your mother take care of, your siblings that you have, and get everybody fed. And how would you feel about if we can make that easier and incorporating, say, like 1 fruit a day and a couple vegetables, and with your coffee, if you're drinking a coffee, or with your Cuban bread?
I think I would be able to do that in the mornings. Maybe have some fruit, and at some point, maybe like when I get back from school, incorporate some vegetables. I don't think that would be impossible.
Okay. So, great. It sounds like that you really want to control the kinds of foods that you want to eat, and your family seems to be willing to support you, and you're being supportive of your family. And you do have concerns about how your figure will turn out due to your modeling career, but you are committed to being healthier and making healthy choices that will benefit you and the growth of your child. We have agreed upon eating 1 fruit and 2 vegetables at least a day. And what I'll do is we'll schedule you for a 3-week follow-up to see how that's going.
Okay.
And if you have any questions or concerns or comments between now and then, please don't hesitate to pop me an email, give me a phone call, and we can address them right away with any challenges that you're having. If the fruits and vegetables seem to be challenging for you, either getting them into the home or just not sure how to prepare them, I can send you some quick and easy tips. I'll actually give you a sheet that I have here that shows you some quick and easy tips of fruits that you can just take on the go with you, some vegetables. And what I would like to see happen is that if you could go through these lists and just circle the ones that seems like you wouldn't mind trying.
Okay.
So just circle the fruits, circle the vegetables that you wouldn't mind trying having a serving today. And are you aware of what a serving is? Can you tell me your thoughts on a serving?
First, this is really, really great because I feel like looking at these meals can I'm actually gonna be able to learn how to cook, especially since I'm actually gonna be moving out and living with my boyfriend, so I'll be able to cook for us.
Right.
As of servings, I'm actually not too. I don't know very much about a serving.
Okay. What I can do is I can email you over, and actually I have a little chart here too that can show you exactly what a serving size. You can see there's a hand and a finger that kind of tells you what is a cup. A cup of
So
this is a serving.
How I would log it, if I were to compare it to my hand. Oh, okay.
Right. So
That's
it
really
makes
cool.
it really easy to understand. So when you're preparing, that way, since you like to monitor and keep control of the amount of food that you eat, then this is a great way of making sure that you get enough nutrients for you and your child, and that you are not going to overeat during this pregnancy.
Oh, okay. That's awesome.
Okay. So I thank you again for coming in, and I feel really good about where you're at and where you're wanting to go, because you're open to making some changes and you want to be healthy. So I look forward to seeing you in about 3 weeks, Maria.
Thank you. Me too.
All right. Thanks. You have a great day.
You too.